fam, so rather than opening up the video with my usual intro, I want to open things up with a disclaimer, so here goes. Please take what is going to be discussed here in this video with a pinch of salt, as nothing is confirmed, nor am I going to attempt to confirm anything. All this is just having some fun with some speculations and discussions, and nothing more than that. And I'd also love to hear you guys' feedback on what it is we discuss here in this video. So without further ado, let's rip into this. We ourselves a Reddit post that is titled Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl Leaks. I am only sharing this information due to the confusion around the Faithful Remakes line. A majority of the fans believe this means a one-to-one remake. This is unequivocally not true. This simply means this is a retelling of the original story, but with tweaks. Similar to how Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were faithful remakes to Ruby and Sapphire with modern updates. 90% of the story was the same as the original games, and that will be the case with these remakes as well. Now, I actually agree with the first paragraph here because that's actually the impression that the Gen 4 remakes had made on it to me. That these were going to be remakes of the original Gen 4 games, but with some modern tweaks to go along with it to make the experience that much more better, similar to how Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire offer the same thing in regards to Generation 3 remakes. Like every remake since X and Y, Omega Ruby / Alpha Sapphire, and Let's Go, the Sinnoh games take place in the Mega Evolution timeline. This is how Diamond and Pearl will be faithful to the story, but still have a modern twist. In the base game, the story will be the same as the original games, but Megas will be introduced after the third gym battle with Maylene. After battling Maylene in a gym battle, Maylene will state that she thinks you have potential to master Mega Evolution and will challenge you with a Mega Lucario. This is a callback to how X and Y originally gave Mega Evolution to the player after beating the third gym leader, whose ace is a Lucario. Mega Stones can be found in the underground as soon as the exploration kit is given to the player, but the Mega Evolution band isn't given to the player until they beat Maylene's Mega Lucario. Alright, so we have ourselves some Mega Evolution discussion here, and I am definitely down for a Mega Evolution. And it's actually really interesting that they list Maylene here as being the one that has to do with your start of Mega Evolution, because we actually had ourselves the same sort of thing take place in the X and Y games with the Shalor City gym leader being Karina, who also was a fighting type gym leader, and Karina and Maylene both have Lucarios, so it's actually really interesting if something like this was to take place in the Gen 4 remakes, but with Maylene here. Kind of a nice little nod to the events of X and Y. Also, if we end up having to find Mega Stones with the utilization of the Underground feature, I think that'd be pretty cool, because that would mean that the Underground feature would actually be more useful and there would be more incentive on utilizing that feature. Gym leaders 4 to 8, the Elite Four, Cynthia and Cyrus, all use Mega Pokemon in battle. Gym leaders 1 to 3 will also use Mega Evolution during their rematch after beating the main story and completing the post-game. Since the base Platinum Dex has so many returning Megas, only 10 new Megas were introduced. New Megas were only created to give each gym leader and Elite Four member a Mega as well as a Mega for each starter. Alright, I am definitely liking how this is sounding. And despite this just being a leak, or rather a rumor, I'm gonna call it, this does sound like it would be a pretty damn good thing to have introduced in the Gen 4 remakes, and not only bring back a very popular and beloved feature like Mega Evolution, but also throw in some new Mega Evolutions as well to really kind of spice things up. Rourke, Mega Rampardos, Gardenia, Mega Cherim, Maylene, Mega Lucario, Wake, Mega Gyarados, Fantina, Mega Gengar, Byron, Mega Bastiodon, Candace, Mega Abomasnow, Volkner, Mega Electivire, Aaron, Mega Scizor, Bertha, Mega Hippowdon, Flint, Mega Magmortar, Lucian, Mega Alakazam, Cynthia, Mega Garchomp, Cyrus, Mega Weavile. Woo-hoo-hoo! Man, I'll tell you what, that shit sounds snazzy, man. Woohoo! Man, all I gotta say is, if this is true, bring it to me, baby. I'm fucking set. Dialga and Palkia also get new forms, but it is unclear if it's primal reversion or something new. This is why Dialga and Palkia were not shown in the trailer, nor were the box arts shown either. To that point right there, I am almost certain that they are going to do something special for Dialga and Palkia. It might not be primal reversion, or maybe it is, but just in a different way, or maybe it is something that is of a completely different type of concept. And either way, if they implement something like this, which I really, really hope they do to make the Legends of Diamond Pearl remake stand out more, if they did something like that, man, woo! I have a feeling we're going to be in for quite the amazing ride here. The rest of the remaining Mega Pokemon not normally found in Sinnoh, such as Pidgeot and Beedrill, can be found on the post-game island fight area. Their corresponding Megastones can also be found in the underground, but only by using the exploration kit on the island. The only other tweaks to the story will be in the post-game. Giratina will not receive its own story like Rayquaza. Instead, by bringing both Dialga and Palkia to the Spear Pillar, it will open a portal to the Distortion World to catch Giratina. This is meant to be a callback to Platinum. Okay, I got a little bit concerned there when I read the first line about Giratina not having its own story, you know what I mean? But it looks like that Giratina is going to have some form of inclusion here, as well as the Distortion World. I just hope that it is done just as good as they did in Platinum, or hell, maybe even better. You know what I mean? Why not go all out for something like Giratina and the Distortion World? Darkrai and Cresselia will receive a post-game story that will allow the player to catch the mythical Pokemon Darkrai, similar to how the Delta episode allowed the catching of Deoxys. While this may sound like a lot of changes on paper, most of these changes don't affect the story, just gameplay. Other updates include the introduction of modern moves, the fairy typing, the base Pokedex being the Platinum Dex, in-game trades for regional variants, such as trading Ponyta for Galarian Ponyta, similar to how Let's Go had in-game trades for Alolan forms. Unfortunately, it appears HMs will be making a return, and following Pokemon does not appear to be available in the entire game. Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. I mean, we didn't see following Pokemon in the initial trailer, but also keep in mind how they phrased the last sentence. Entire game. Maybe there will be a special event, a special area, if you will, where it will allow for you to have Pokemon follow you around in the overworld. And one such place I can think of would be the Amity Square in Hearthome City. I hope they at least have something like that, but allow for us to bring in whatever Pokemon that we want, and not have it be limited to cute-looking Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to see my origin form Giratina follow me around, you know what I mean? That would look pretty damn cool. And as for Cresselia and Darkrai receiving a story post-game, sign me up. Those are two Pokemon that I would love to see like an extended story on, especially for Darkrai, because Darkrai is like creepy as old hell, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the lore that it has behind it. So if we had ourselves an expanded story revolving around Darkrai as well, that right there would, in my honest opinion, be something that would be very, very, very welcome in the Gen 4 remakes. That is provided they do this and everything else right and not shortchange the fans. You know what I'm saying? The Gen 4 remakes, man, we are very much excited for these to come out, and I just hope that these games can live up to the hype that is surrounding them thus far prior to their release. But what are your guys' thoughts and opinions about what we discussed here in today's video? What are your guys' takeaways from this? What would you guys like to see be implemented in the Gen 4 remakes? Let me know in the comments down below, guys, and also let me know of other things you'd like to see implemented in the Gen 4 remakes that wasn't listed here in this article. I'm very, very much interested to hear what it is you guys have to say in the comments down below. And ladies and gentlemen, with all that being said, that's going to be a wrap up here for this video. So I want to say thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, and most importantly, guys, smash it up in the comments down below, because I love hearing from you guys. Always have, always will, then we're going to change, baby. You can believe that. Woo! So thank you guys again for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day or night, depending on your time zone. And as always, ya boy, we'll see you guys in the next one.